It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel the fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the Los Angeles Clippers at Staples Center. Checking out the Clippers, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. Well, after losing the first 2 games on the road, the alarm bells starting to sound. Would you agree, Kenny, that this is a crucial game for them if they're going to battle back in the series?
Yeah, some guys play much better at home than they do on the road. So they need some home cooking tonight, and this crowd has got to give them a big burst of adrenaline.
You know, if you listen to everybody else, especially the so-called experts, they think it's over. But they're not out of it yet, Ernie. Yes, they're up against the ropes, but it's only one thing to do, Kenny. Come out swinging, knockout blow. Tonight is a game they got to win at all costs.
Very, I would say that it sounds like you guys have been there and done that when you discuss being in this situation in a series.
You know what? I just used to hate some of my teammates that only play well at home. You know, some of them need to wear their practice home jersey under their away jersey so we can get some wins on the road.
Well, I'm actually 1-5 with being down 0-2. I've been swept 6 times.
Hey, congratulations to you.
The last time in Dallas in the finals, we were down 0-2 and we came back to win the finals. So
Houston did it in the finals. Oh, that was us.
Well, so what are you saying? You just give up when you're down 0-2?
No, I didn't give up.
Okay, good. Whatever.
In the words of jocks across America, I got mine.
Time for tip-off as we send it to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And I heard you talking about the finals, Kenny.
Welcome to Game 3 of this Western Conference first-round series. We're 2-0 so far, and we'll see if the home court advantage holds sway. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellum and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Clippers. You take a look at Los Angeles. They need the boost here from the hometown fans, trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into the series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, this game is a must-win. You really have to treat it like a Game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3 games to none and expect to come back and win the series.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Parks in a 2-guard. Ezeli is out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Here's Big Red. Pass to Ezeli. Down low. Here's Parks. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Golden State on D. They are really pleased with the victory on Monday.
How about the rhythm they got into offensively there? There's no doubt in my mind what the result was going to be once they started to click.
Really impressive, partner, because they simply put it on cruise control.
And here is Curry after the 3-pointer from Jamal Crawford. And that's good for 3 points. Nice shot from Parks. Big Red's got 5 now. So it's the Clippers now. To the inside. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry against Paul, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Now it's sent it down to Doris Burke, who is able to catch up with Coach Doc Rivers.
He had the demeanor you might expect from a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he recognizes the task they have in front of them. He said, "We didn't get it done on the road, and now we have to take care of business at home." Simple as that. Let's see how it plays, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Green with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Parks passes to Curry. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for him.
Griffin a screen on Curry. Paul for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Here's Parks. Up and in on the layup. Big Red's got his third basket of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Thompson with the bucket.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Paul kicks to Olynyk. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. From deep, another 3 for Golden State.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Paul outside. Olynyk dishes the ball. And Thompson sends it back. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for 2.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Blue shots.
No good on that one. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Smith checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Green. Mo Williams is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Paul. Then for the Warriors, Anderson Varejau's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Iguodala comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Pick by Varejau. Inside. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Golden State.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Clippers trail by 6. Screen by Smith. And Beverly kicks to Williams. Smith sets the pick for Williams. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Livingston passes to Green. Here's Big Red. He's guarded by Williams. From the arc. Green missing again.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Smith. Williams up on top. He's covered by Iguodala. Beverly with the ball. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Offline with his 3.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Here's Parks. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. And 12 points for Freak.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Here is Livingston. Green, the screen. There's the pass to Parks. Iguodala dishes to Livingston. From deep, Green. The shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Warriors lead by 8. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And a word from Chris Paul, who has a little something to say about the success of a very special and influential teammate, Blake Griffin. Of course, we know that Blake would say the exact same thing about Chris Paul. You know, Chris and Blake Griffin share so much in common when it comes to being the hardcore Clippers their owner brags about all the time.
And you think about it, Chris Paul is not easily impressed, nor is Doc Rivers for that matter, but both of these guys have praised Griffin for how hard he's worked and how far he's come in his career.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this Game 3. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Jason Smith. And it's Beverly in at the shooting guard. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Berg reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He picked up 12 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Hey, guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
Ball against Thompson. Smith kicks to Paul. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 8 points for Chris Paul.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Curry, good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Smith with a screen on Thompson. Paul kicks to Smith. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's the dish to Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. Clippers trail by 6. Paul outside. Picked by Griffin. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good that time. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
Still trailing, but their offense is off life support here in the second quarter. It's got a pulse.
Good point, Clark. They're starting to make some shots, looking to try and get back in this one.
Now here's Thompson. To the wing on the left. That's a 2 from Barnes. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford. For Jason Smith. Johnson comes in for Blake Griffin. Williams, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Paul. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Azili. Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. Big Red's checked in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. The Warriors leading. Verjao with a screen on Beverly. Here's Big Red. He's got 12. Green passes to Verjao, and he gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 4.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Beverly. It's rebounded by Livingston.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And that's just terrific positioning on his part to get that board. I mean, he might not have the size, but his basketball IQ and feel is off the charts.
Good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Williams dishes to Beverly. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Williams. They set the screen. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points. Livingston kicks to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And Williams, here we go. The shot is off.
You know, even though he's bite-sized compared to the big man on the floor, he's done some really tall work on the board.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Warriors ahead. They're up by 5. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline.
Doc, what kind of adjustments do you think you need to see both defensively and offensively at this point?
If we're going to play like this and we're going to come down and make no passes, that's not how we play it. So we have to fix that first, and then I'll start thinking about the defensive part.
Coach, thank you so much. Over to you guys.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup. You look at
Unbelievable the way he dominated that offensive glass in those first 2 quarters. Just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Guys, you've heard me say it before, but persistence pays. And it takes that kind of persistence to be a successful offensive rebounder. As a fellow glass eater, I know of which I speak. Those guys that rebound effectively don't give up on it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Hartz, he's in at shooting guard. Draymond Green is out there with Festus Ezeli, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry in at the point. Ezeli inside. Olynyk is covering. That is good.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
Picked by Griffin. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Golden State. Big Red. Got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Clippers trail by 7. Paul outside. Pass to Crawford. Unloads. The shot is off. The Warriors go the other way with it. Pass to Parks. The three. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Blake Griffin. When Coach addressed the guys in the huddle, his message was clear. Quote, he's who we want getting the bulk of the touches. He is who we want making our decisions. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And that one's good. And now it's a 12-point Warrior lead.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Paul kicks to Crawford. He feeds it to Griffin. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot's good from Paul.
Oh, just a lovely dish by Griffin.
On offense, here are the Warriors. Big stretch here going 10-2. Passes it to Parks. From outside, off the mark.
4 for 5 so far. That's their first miss of the second half.
The drive by Paul. Crawford, no one around him. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Clippers trail by 10. Paul passes to Olynyk. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now the pass to Parks. Outside Curry. Pass to Parks. There's the pick. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Clippers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Paul. Took him no time at all on that one. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
On the left block, again, Golden State.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Paul kicks to Crawford. The drive by Paul. Olynyk lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Olynyk's got his second basket of the night.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Green gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Attention, Staples Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit Games team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He made sure that everyone was on the same page and that the offense needed to run through Stephen Curry. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Livingston dishes to Green. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:08 left in the third. Paul kicks to Griffin. Can't hit from the elbow.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
I tell you what, fellas, we're seeing some really good ball movement out there.
Definitely. 10 of their last 12 points have come off assists.
Beverly with a screen on Barnes. Smith kicks to Paul. Green with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Warriors, Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Big Red subbed in for Steph Curry. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Williams gets the bucket.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here's Big Red. He's got 20. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Griffin's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. That's good. Griffin's got 4 points this quarter. Thompson can't get it to go. And here at the end of the third. And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Warriors leading by 12. Moment here now for an injury report.
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. Not what we wanted to hear, guys. It sounds like it's a very serious injury. For a team fighting in round 1 of the playoffs, this is quite the scare. We'll see how it turns out, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
Patrick Beverly out there with Mo Williams. Then it's Crawford. Then there's Griffin. And it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Beverly, covered by Parks. Griffin sets the screen for Beverly. Feeds it to Griffin. He dishes it to Olynyk. And he dunks it down.
I tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out, almost like the 1-2 punch.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing.
For the Clippers, Green is checked in for Williams. And Paul subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Sean Livingston. Curry kicks to Green. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, their passing has been picturesque. A thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Thompson against Paul. Kicks to Olynyk, 13 feet away. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 9 points for Kelly Olynyk. Warriors leading by 13. Outside Curry.
Move the ball.
The feed to Green. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Paul. 5 to shoot. From the baseline. And Green gets it to go.
And he's made more than his fair share of those today.
The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Paul against Thompson. Paul passes to Griffin. He kicks to Green. Paul right side. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. The Clippers keep it alive, but they'll get another chance. Goes up again, and Thompson sends it back, and he recovers it. Crawford, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Thompson with it. Now Green defending, and that one's good.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, and they're cruising right now, looking to add to the lead.
Attention, Staples Center. Please, a big round of applause for your Spirit and team.
Paul outside. Griffin a screen on Thompson. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Olynyk, makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Curry dishes to Green. Parks passes to Ezeli. Some nice passing by Golden State here. The shot's good from Parks.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Clippers trail by 17. And here is Paul. Griffin a screen on Thompson. Paul outside. And he overshot that one, missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Parks. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Jeff Green picks one up.
Just an amazing game for Big Red. He's got 10 rebounds, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
All right, let's go.
No good on the second free throw. The Clippers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. There's Crawford with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Big Red's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson with it. Chris Paul covering. From 10 feet out. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. 25 points for Freak.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Big Red. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Olynyk. Bennett comes in for Blake Griffin. Wesley Johnson's checked in for Jeff Green. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Different look here for the Warriors. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Ezeli. Harrison Barnes comes in for Green. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And the shot is good from Johnson. There's a minute left in the game. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Barnes kicks to Livingston. In the corner, Varejao with it. Dishes it to Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Passes it to Parks from outside the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. And here is Los Angeles now. Williams passes to Bennett. Cloak loose. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here comes, look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. At the elbow, Varejao. And there's the pass to Parks. The dish to Varejao. Back to Barnes. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Freak, good game. Glad we got the W.
Of course, the W comes first.
Always, man. Same thing again next time, right?
I hope so. I'll be ready.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
Well, the players are where you're really tested. His performance tonight was an example of the kinds of performances you got to string together to win championships. I liked his attitude. He had poise, desire, an edge. He had it all going on the whole game, buddy.
And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson, and we'll see you again as the NBA playoffs continue.